everybody, and welcome to Tin Pan South's West Coast Round. I'm Brandon Stansell. We have Miss Courtney Cole with us today, and the lovely Miss Rita Wilson. We are so excited to be a part of the festival, the virtual festival this year, and we're really excited to sing some songs for you. So, Courtney's going to start us off. You ready? Here we go.
Lucky number one.
It is lucky.
We're sharing here. Okay, here we go. This is a song I wrote right when I came out to LA. It's called Spiritual, and I got the inspiration for it literally sitting on my paddleboard in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. So this is it. It's called Spiritual.
Our love could be a religion. I wanna raise my hands to your touch, giving me visions, got me singing hallelujah. I was lost till I found you. It's like heaven being around you. Shattered pieces turning into something beautiful, like a stained glass window. Reinvent my soul. Unexplainable miracle. I don't know what it is, but it's spiritual. I don't know what it is, but it's spiritual. I'm feeling metaphysical, mystical. It's spiritual. I find peace in any place where you're running. My universe just makes sense. And I crave you every minute in this new existence. I was lost till I found you. It's like heaven being around you. Shattered pieces turning into something beautiful. Stained glass window. Reinvent my soul. Unexplainable miracle. I don't know what it is, but it's spiritual. I don't know what it is, but it's spiritual. I'm feeling metaphysical, mystical. It's spiritual. You're healing my body. You're healing my mind. You're healing my love back to life, and it's spiritual. Spiritual. I'm feeling metaphysical, mystical. It's spiritual. I don't know what it is, but it's spiritual. I don't know what it is, but it's spiritual. I'm feeling metaphysical, mystical. It's spiritual.
You couldn't sing that song to the end?
Yeah, exactly. If that's your first song, what the heck is next?
Whose idea was it for
I
her to
don't
go
know.
first?
I don't know.
Never put me in charge of anything ever again.
God.
That's the voice I
That was
remember.
so beautiful.
We do. We went to college together.
Where'd you go to college, though?
We
You gotta
went to
say.
Belmont University.
That's right, Nashville.
But Courtney was one of those people when I got there, I was like, everyone showed up thinking they were like the most talented person ever. And then like I met people like Courtney Cole, and I was like, I'll never sing again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean,
I love that song.
so beautiful.
All right, girl, you're up.
Oh yeah, it's really good to follow that. Okay, well,
Well, I sure wasn't. So here we go.
This song that I'm going to sing for you is really inspired by a lot of the single moms that I know that are out there working in the world, and that got me thinking of my mom, who was a mom and not a single mom, but she did everything. And then it got me thinking about all the women that we come across and that we encounter maybe during the course of the day that we're not really paying attention to. And I often think that sometimes women are idealized in songs, and we're supposed to be like great and strong and wonderful and fantastic, and we're the hottest, and we're the, whatever. And I just felt like there was a song that could be about somebody that didn't fit all the typical women that are sometimes in the songs that we hear.
Probably all of us.
Yeah, right, exactly.
More relatable
The
than
truth,
others.
yeah. So this is called Where's My Country Song?
"30 minutes till my driveway. So tired, been a long day. I've had a lifetime of worry. This ain't my first rodeo. Stack of bills on the front seat. Half-empty tank of gasoline. A little one waiting up for me. I turn on the radio to another white t-shirt and a back road. Another perfect life that I'll never know. 'Cause I don't know how it feels to be the girl in the high heels. Looking in the rear view, there's no me and you. So how can all these songs be real? It's not lipstick and a red dress, more like a name tag and a paycheck. I wanna believe, but they don't know me. The radio keeps getting it wrong. So tell me, where's my country song? Where's my country song? What's this life that they live in? Is there something I'm missing? Will I learn if I listen? I turn up the radio to another white t-shirt and a back road. Another perfect life that I'll never know. 'Cause I don't know how it feels to be the girl in the high heels. Looking in the rear view, there's no me and you. So how can all these songs be real? It's not lipstick and a red dress, more like a name tag and a paycheck. I wanna believe, but they don't know me. The radio keeps getting it wrong. So tell me, where's my country song? Where's my country song? Sometimes I get lonely. Sometimes I can't sleep. But I wouldn't trade one thing for a rhinestone fantasy. Now I'm sitting in my driveway. In Mama's arms I can see him wave in his white t-shirt, and I'm back home. I turn off the radio.
I love it. You sang that at Love and Acceptance, and this was your song that you sang.
I know.
No.
No, because I hadn't written it yet.
Oh.
No, I know what you're talking about, and I will sing that song
Oh,
later.
great.
Okay.
Oh, that's great. I love that. That's
Your turn, Brandon. I wrote that, thank you, because I love mentioning songwriters. I wrote that with Lee DeWise, who won American Idol, and he's got the most incredible voice, and he's singing harmonies on the track, and he's an incredible writer, so.
Very
That's great.
relatable.
It's great. I love it. Well, so this first song I'm going to do is not out yet. It's going to be on the next project that I put out, but I love it. It's so fun. I wrote it about my brother. He calls me every once in a while. He sees it as catching up. I see it as getting material.
Our inspiration comes from anywhere.
Anywhere.
Paddleboards.
Anywhere, yeah. I have an older brother. We live very different lives. He has 3 kids, a wife, and our lives are very, very different. But anyway, I had this burning question for him, and I probably won't ever ask him, so I decided I'd write a song about it. And this is called Did You Settle Down Too Soon?
Love it.
Starting quarterback on your high school football team. You had everything, all that I wanted to be. But then you met a girl from out west, and in one kiss turned into 3 kids. Now when I ask how you doing, you just sigh and say you never sleep. And now you're spending 10 minutes in the driveway, and she's calling wondering if you're on your way. But you're already home, the only time you get to be alone. So did you settle down too soon? Give up on the stars and stay on the moon. See your family through the stained glass door. This dream wasn't yours, you guess it'll do. No judgment here, I promise. But if you've done everything you wanted, I wanna know, did you settle down too soon? I haven't, but I'm happy. Oh, and I hope you are too. Yeah, I hope you are too. Talking down to me, you must think that I'm so lost. Yeah, what you have is nice, but I don't want that at all, no. Cause how I'm living, oh yeah, it's different. I left a small town and I don't miss it. We only got one life, so there isn't really right or wrong. Now you're working for the family company and going golfing with your buddies on the weekend. And yeah, it all sounds great, but when I think about your glory days, I wonder, did you settle down too soon? Give up on the stars and stay on the moon. See your family through the stained glass door. This dream wasn't yours, you guess it'll do. No judgment here, I promise. But if you've done everything you wanted, I wanna know, did you settle down too soon? I haven't, but I'm happy. Oh, and I hope you are too. Yeah, I hope you are too. Don't want you to wake up tomorrow and ask yourself, where did I go? I wonder, did you settle down too soon? Give up on the stars and stay on the moon. See your family through the stained glass door. This dream wasn't yours, you guess it'll do. No judgment here, I promise. But if you've done everything you wanted, I wanna know, did you settle down too soon? I haven't, but I'm happy. Oh, and I hope you are too. Yeah, oh, I hope you are too. Yeah, 'cause I'm happy for you. Oh, yeah, I'm happy for you.
Oh, wow. That's good.
Thank you. It's fun.
Wow,
It's so
wow,
very
wow.
different than anything else I sing.
I think there's probably a lot of people asking themselves that question too.
It's not a bad question.
No.
You know, you just want people to you see things in people and you want them to, want to know that they did all the things they wanted to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't you want? We want that for everyone, right?
Yeah.
Especially the
The
people
very
we care
best.
about. Yes,
The
for
very
sure.
best.
This is really fun and is just filling me up right now because I have been, we've been locked up now forever, 7 months or something crazy like that, where we haven't been able to play live shows, and this is just literally filling me up and just playing with 2 people that I'm huge fans of. Duh. And then we've gone so way back, and just watching you and how you've just taken the country world by storm just by being yourself and just being
Yeah.
this is who I am. so proud of you.
Thank you.
You're amazing. Brandon and I went to college together, and just to see him explode like that is
But I also love how this
Crazy.
girl shows up today and she was like, I haven't been singing in a
I
while.
haven't.
Yeah.
Sound like.
Not okay.
No, just
Not
wait.
okay.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Y'all are funny. But this
gorgeous.
next song is really, really special to me. I wrote it, I started writing, actually, I wrote a lot of it by myself sitting on my apartment floor once I got to LA, and I was scared to death. I had lived in Nashville for 12 years. Everything kind of came crashing down within like a 2-week period of just not having a deal anymore. And, you know, a lot of my team members and I kind of split ways, and then I was driving Uber. It was just this like very strange turn of events, and I was scared to death. And, but I also felt this crazy peace within myself at the same time. Like I was on the right path, and so I wrote this song. It's called Right Direction. Bringing all the sad songs.
Lost the light inside of me. The only thing that's guided me. I've never been afraid of the dark, and now it's haunting me. All I can do is keep running through all the uncertainty. I don't know where to go, but I'm trying not to second guess it. Hey, don't know the way, but think I'm headed in the right direction. Sitting on the apartment floor, praying to God for something more. Can't catch a break, I'm caught in the waves of all the ups and the downs. I never felt I could trust myself, but that's changing right now. Oh, I don't know where to go, but I'm trying not to second guess this. Hey, don't know the way, but think I'm headed in the right direction. Oh, none of this is what I was expecting. I'm finally letting it go, and honestly, I've never been more in control than I am right now. Oh, I don't know where to go, but I'm trying not to second guess this. Hey, don't know the way, but think I'm headed in the right direction. The right direction. I don't know where to go. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, full body skills.
Wow. You made me cry on that.
please don't cry.
It's so different to hear the record and like sit right next to you and listen to you
Really?
sing
Is it a different vibe?
It is a full body chill moment. It's so good.
that is
It's
so
Thank you,
good.
thank you. That song is definitely like from a moment of
Who hasn't ever been in that place too, you know?
oh, for sure.
It's just so good. Yeah, I think that's my favorite after your project.
Thank you.
So good.
So good.
All right, Rita, what you got for us?
Well, I have a choice, but I think I'm going to do Another ballad, because I love ballads and I love sad songs. And so much. COVID high five.
Open with a fast song to throw you off.
Okay, good. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I had been writing all of these ballads, and they always say things like, you need to have only like 2 ballads on an album. You can't have more than that. And I was like, what? But I love ballads. And so I had all these songs that I had written that were ballads, and so I just did a whole album of ballads called Bigger Picture. And that is the title track of this next song that I'm going to sing. And it's really about, I wrote it with Annie Bosco and Danny Myrick. I love both of you. They're the best, I know. And it was inspired by, I used to keep scrapbooks when I was growing up, and I have everything in my scrapbook, like, a fake marriage certificate to a guy from the church fair, and, my old stinky, like, corsages, exactly. Old stinky corsages, and, they're falling apart, and, pictures from everything and your best friends from the time, and it's like you live a life and you look back on that and you kind of go, I did all that and I am that, but who is that person? And sometimes you can go back there and remember where you came from, and that you don't ever really lose yourself. So this is called Bigger Picture.
Took an old scrapbook off a closet shelf, dusted off the cover, dusted off myself, laid it in my lap and I opened it up to find who I am and who I was. Wonder Woman cape on a wide-eyed girl, dreams too big for a small town world, faded red ribbon from my first track meet, second place never was enough for me. You wanna win but you compromise, you lose yourself in all the lies, till you're someone you hardly recognize. Or they say you can't move forward when you're looking back, but I'm hoping there's some answers hidden somewhere in the past. Every snapshot, memory, missing piece just might put me back together. Help me see the bigger picture. White corsage, senior prom, Christmas from the year that I lost my mom, wedding day waving from the back of a car, before broken vows and broken hearts. Now I'm time and tears and years removed from a world of hurt I can't undo, lost and searching for some kind of clue. Or they say you can't move forward when you're looking back, but I'm hoping there's some answers hidden somewhere in the past. Every snapshot, memory, missing piece just might get me back together. Help me see the bigger picture. The girl I thought I was isn't lost in yesterday. Am I strong enough to turn another page? They say you can't move forward when you're looking back, but I found a couple answers hidden right here in my past. Every snapshot, memory, missing piece just might put me back together. Help me see the bigger picture. Oh, the bigger picture. Took an old scrapbook off a closet shelf, dusted off the cover, dusted off myself.
Thank you.
It's so funny because I've never, until quarantine, I've never like done any like really like free, like just free writing. I've always just written music. And so this was, that just wants to slide, doesn't it? It's like, no, you will not.
That reminds me of something.
But yeah, I feel like I've been able to like tap into things that happened to me, or like experiences that I've had that have really kind of like helped like kind of clear the way forward a little way, and I've never felt that way before.
I think quarantine has been a really creative time.
Yeah.
I wrote a lot during quarantine.
I haven't those realizations.
Yeah.
That are sparking that creativity.
I haven't written a lot of music, but I've written a lot, just a lot. And it's kind of like, it's creatively framed, but when I was listening to that song, I just felt that I'd had that experience. Like,
Right, looking back.
Yeah, but anyway, so this next song has kind of been like my calling card for a while. When I put it out a few years ago, you know, I came out at 22, pretty, I mean, right at the end of knowing you in school, and I knew it wouldn't go well. And it didn't, and I had to go through, you know, a lot of years that were pretty tough for me. But on the other side of that, I finally figured out how to be proud of the person that I am. And so anyway, I wanted to write something that was reflective of that, and that's where this song came from. This is called Hometown. Been a while since I've seen you with your one red light and Baptist steeple. People here are hard to face, the memories harder to erase. Of all the things that make up what was home, oh, it's funny how they make me feel alone. But I can't change it, and that's okay, 'cause I've learned to let it go. Oh, it's out of my control. It might sound crazy, but I should say thank you, 'cause now I finally know who I really am. And I'm made from a hometown. Yeah, yeah. It's hard to talk to my old man. He doesn't seem to understand. And my mom I don't know anymore. All these late night talks turn to fighting wars. Oh yeah, with all the things that make up what was home. Oh, it's funny how they make me feel alone. But I can't change it, and that's okay, 'cause I've learned to let it go. Oh, it's out of my control. control. It might sound crazy, but I should say thank you, 'cause now I finally know who I really am. And I'm made from my hometown. Of all the plans and all the dreams and all the things you thought that I should be. No, but from the twists, the turns, the pain, the hurt, the things I've learned have led me to believe that I can't change it, and that's okay, 'cause I've learned to let it go. It might sound crazy, but I should say thank you, 'cause now I finally know who I really am. Now I can't change it, and that's okay, 'cause I've learned to let it go. Oh, it's out of my control. It might sound crazy, but I should say thank you, 'cause now I finally know who I really am. And I'm made from my hometown. Yes, I'm made from my hometown. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That is gorgeous.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really proud of that song. I wrote that with my buddy Mylan, and for the longest time I shelved it. I wasn't gonna put it out because I felt like it was like too personal, that it, like no one would ever relate.
No.
And then I tried it out.
Everybody
So
can relate.
His fiance that came up to me and said, "I should have written that song. That was my song." It was the first time that I ever realized that like something written from my perspective.
Yeah, it's
could
completely,
resonate.
Absolutely.
the more specific you are, the more universal it is in a way.
For sure.
People
And
can
I'm sitting
relate.
thinking like, God, like how brave
Yeah.
are you know? And anyone that's really willing to face these like parts of themselves and
Yeah.
say, this is who I am, or this is who, even going the other way, this is who I was told to be,
Yeah.
and this is not what aligns with me.
Right.
So I'm gonna let that go and actually walk in and be to what I am.
Wow.
And
Thank you.
yeah, it's amazing, and it actually goes with this
Segues?
next song.
So this is our last one. 1, 2, 3. And
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
And
good.
Thank you, Brandon, for putting this together.
No.
And
Thank
Rita,
you
thank
so
you for
much.
letting
It's
me
been
be a
an
part.
honor. I wish we could just stay around here all night
And sing
keep
all night. I
singing.
know. Kind of piggybacking off of what you said, this next song is kind of the same thing in me, not the same scenario, but just really moving out to the West Coast kind of showed me a lot of different mentalities and belief systems that I had that I just really felt like I didn't align with anymore. And I'm like, wow, like I've kind of been told to believe certain things or just based off of where I'm living, I have great parents or whatever, but you just develop these belief systems that aren't necessarily true sometimes. Or maybe they are, I don't know, but they just didn't align with me.
Not true for you.
Right, and so I had to kind of break away and dismantle a lot of those things, and it was like kind of these earth-shattering moments of like, well then, who am I? What do I believe? And what am I going to do about it? And that was really scary in the midst of everything else. So I wrote this song called Earthquake, and it goes along, I started a podcast because of it, of just really aligning yourself back with who you are, which is love, which is just acceptance, and it's called The Love Freak. So if you're out there, you should check out the podcast if you're kind of in some of those stages too. But this is Earthquake, and it was originally recorded in the love frequency, which is 528 hertz. It's a totally different tuning, so it also has this sound healing property if you download the song
Oh, that's
online.
cool.
So yeah, anyway, This is Earthquake.
You went to college.
I went to
Tell.
college, and I love
can
quantum
tell.
physics.
I didn't.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, okay, I knew that. Okay, fine.
I love quantum physics. All right, here we go. Earthquake. Gets angry.
Everything is falling down. It feels so suffocating in my solid ground. It's cracking, walls are caving where I'm standing now. It seems like the end of the world. I look up at the sky and everything is okay. I watch the waves and how they roll so effortlessly, and I feel something shifting somewhere deep within me, and it's shaking me awake. I'm in an earthquake. Oh, I'm in an earthquake. Oh, my world will never be the same. But as the dust is clearing, I embrace the change. And it might take a minute, every breath I take reminds me I'm still alive. Oh, I look up at the sky and everything is okay. I watch the waves and how they roll so effortlessly, and I feel something shifting somewhere deep within me, and it's shaking me awake. I'm in an earthquake. Oh, I'm in an earthquake. Oh, where I'm standing now, it seems like the end of the world. I look up at the sky and everything is okay. I watch the waves and how they roll effortlessly, and I feel something shifting somewhere deep within me, and it's shaking me awake. I'm in an earthquake. Oh, I'm in an earthquake. Oh, I'm in an earthquake. Oh, I'm in an earthquake.
Wow. Oh my God.
We got the jams in the back.
I like that. It's coming down. Oh, that's so beautiful, Courtney.
Thank you guys so much
Wow.
for letting me do this. Seriously, thank you. And thank you
It's
guys
so
for watching.
gorgeous.
Here you go. You'll get the defective microphone.
Floppy mic. Floppy mic.
Rita, what's your last
Okay, so this last song is inspired by something that really happened to me about 5 years ago. I heard the words that you never want to hear. You have cancer. And I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And before I knew what the prognosis was going to be, and you're going through all this sort of like heavy discussions with your family, I said to my husband that I had two requests, and one of them was that if I should go before him, that I wanted him to be very sad for a very, very long time, like an extraordinarily long time, like not, real, oh yeah, real team player. And then the second one was that I wanted to have a party because I wanted to be able to have a celebration of my life because I'm so grateful every day for this life that I get to live. And so I wrote this with Christian Bush and Liz Rose, who are amazing people and songwriters. Yeah. And here it is. And I love this song because I'm 5 years clean. And this is really for all the people that hopefully don't have to throw these parties for a really, really, really long time.
I lived my life as kind as I could. I did my best, I hope I was good. I'll always wished I'd crossed a few more lines, but I always lived like there wasn't enough time. I leave some footprints for you in the sand, a couple of notes only you'll understand. I have one wish that someday you'll see how much your love is meant to me. So when I'm gone, throw me a party. You should dance as if I was there. Don't be sad or be broken hearted. Send your voices up in the air. Sing my songs and light up the sparklers. Tell my stories and drink all my wine. I know my life is just getting started when I'm gone. Throw me a party. Come on and throw me a party. Step outside with my ashes and wait for a beautiful wind underneath that fire yellow aspen. Toss me to her leaves and let the healing begin. 'Cause when I'm gone, you throw me a party. You should dance as if I was there. Don't be sad or be broken hearted. Send your voices up in the air. Sing my songs and light up the sparklers. Tell my stories and drink all my wine. I know my life is just getting started when I'm gone. Throw me a party. The hardest part is knowing that you'll miss me. Knowing that you'll miss me. Won't you promise that when I'm gone, you'll throw me a party? Or you should dance as if I was there. Don't be sad or be broken hearted. Send your voices up in the air. Sing my songs and light up the sparklers. Tell my stories and drink all my wine. I know my life is just getting started when I'm gone. Throw me a party. be broken hearted. Send your voices up in the air.
So good. I feel like it was like probably so therapeutic to write.
It was so therapeutic. I had to get it out because it was all that fear that was in there, and I just wanted to put it into a place that became something positive, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I felt it. It was so
Yeah, I
good.
know. I'm like, I want that. Like, tell me about it.
I mean, I feel like that's been one of the best things about songwriting is that, like, you just get to kind of take these experiences and moments and like put them in this place, and you can revisit or not whenever you want.
Yes.
And you can really do some good healing. So.
Yes, yes.
Which is kind of why I wrote this last song. You know, Hometown is kind of my song that says I'm thankful for where I came from. It made me who I am, and that's someone I'm proud of. But I think that, you know, if I'm honest, you know, I've really struggled on my path to peace. And I think a lot of people do. But the thing that has really helped me along the way is trying to like recognize the humanity in people, and just that maybe we're all trying to do the best we can with what we have, and we inevitably hurt people, and I think that that's, you know, kind of the nature and the way of life, whether we want to or not. But you know, that's really helped me. So I wrote this song. My friend Cam sang on it, released it this summer.
I love Kim. I love Kim. We became buddies at Stagecoach, and she is so funny. I love her.
So good. Yeah, so I was really honored to have her be a part of this. I sent her the track, and I was like, would you want to sing on this? And she just sent a bunch of crying emojis back. I was like, I'm going to take that as a yes. I'm going to latch onto that as a yes. Anyway, this song's called Hurt People.
You need to say that again because it was mumbled.
This song's called Hurt People.
Yeah.
My mama was raised in a little house right on the Georgia line. Middle of three to a mother who drank way too much sometimes. She lived home when she turned 18 for a different kind of life. She fell for somebody with some southern charm she thought just might treat her right. She became a mother, became a wife, and they got used to the way they'd fight. So the cycle keeps going, and now it's his heart that's broken. Well, you can hide your scars, ignore your pain, but it all comes out in other ways. And you don't know when, so you're living on pins and needles. And so we do our best, getting through our days, but deep down it feels like we're all the same. Nobody's good, nobody's evil, but hurt people hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. I knew they wouldn't understand, but I told them anyway. 10 years later, I'm still waiting for time to heal this pain. My daddy said, I want you to know that we're not proud of you. So I left home all on my own, just like hurt people do. They always told me, got your mother's eyes, and I saw it clearly as we both cried. Oh, and the cycle keeps going, and now it's my heart that's broken. Oh, you can hide your scars, ignore your pain, but it all comes out in other ways. And you don't know when, so you're living on pins and needles. And so we do our best, getting through our days, but deep down it feels like we're all the same. Nobody's good, nobody's evil, but hurt people hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. You can hide your scars, ignore your pain, but it all comes out in other ways. And you don't know when, so you're living on pins and needles. And so we do our best, getting through our days, but deep down it feels like we're all the same. Nobody's good, nobody's evil. Nobody's good, nobody's evil, but hurt people hurt people. Hurt people hurt people.
Oh my God, that song.
Well, thank you. And thank you both for doing this. Courtney Cole.
Thank you, Tin Pan
Rita
South.
Wilson. Thank you, Tin Pan
Brandon.
South.
Thank you.
And
This
thank you
is
guys
really
for tuning
cool.
in. Thank you for being here. Have a great night. Stay safe, stay
Yeah.
sane, and we'll see you when the world starts spinning again.
It's time to put our masks back on.
That's right.
It was nice to have it off while we were singing. I like that.
Okay, I think we're done. Great. Okay, sorry for running late.